Pep Talk UK, Pro Beez, International, overseas, and it's befitting. I am in the home country of Andy Ruiz Jr. I'm in Cancun, baby, Mexico. So, the big fight announced only yesterday, and my apologies, I was on the beach. But I'm very much looking forward to this highly anticipated rematch between AJ Ruiz Jr. and Anthony Joshua has agreed to meet Ruiz Jr. in the middle and do it out in Saudi Arabia. Now obviously there's a big furore back home, I'm hearing, about the venue. I honestly think the whole furore is to do with the fact that a lot of the fans are not willing to shell out and go to Saudi Arabia. It's really for the big money men to go out there and witness this great event. Let's face it, when AJ fights, he puts bums on seats, and this fight is going to be a lot about what AJ can do to produce a better performance. Ruiz Jr. comes in a man full of confidence, a man that has a lot more money behind him now. He's got a lot more swagger. As you hear in his interviews, he's keeping a stack of money by one of his ears as a phone now. He's become like the new Money May and Ruiz Jr. So Ruiz Jr. Has talked about AJ being very robotic, and I think one of the questions we need to have answered on December the 7th out in Saudi Arabia is the adjustments Anthony Joshua is going to make. There's been a lot of talk about the inclusion of Ishmael Salas, maybe other boxing coaches to come in and assist with AJ's training camp and give him some more weaponry to his arsenal. A lot of people talked about the fact that in the first fight there was moments where Anthony Joshua he needed another game plan, not to get involved with a tear up with Andy Ruiz Jr., who has really quick hands, big hand speed. And I think, taking it back to the first fight, when AJ started like a house on fire, he put down Ruiz Jr. With a sweet left hook. He very much was keeping Ruiz Jr. at bay, at distance, using his height, his reach, and he'll have to do a similar thing in the second fight. He needs to make sure that he doubles up his jab, throw a right hand, and keep Ruiz Jr. away from the inside, because the inside game of Anthony Joshua in the first fight probably wasn't his vintage. There's been many reasons as to why he didn't produce the performance that we know Anthony Joshua could. But look, as of anyone, there's always testing moments in the careers of athletes, the careers of people that reach the top. And yeah, this is the time where we get to see the adjustments that he's made and how he will overcome adversity against Andy Ruiz Jr. It's going to be big. I, for one, are really looking forward to seeing maybe Andy Ruiz Jr. come into the ring with a six-pack. Anthony Joshua adopted a new plan. Seeing if he's added to his coaching team, and seeing the new Anthony Joshua. Is he going to be the Anthony Joshua that we saw when he arrived on the scene? Battering opponents, wearing them down. That whole strap line, stay hungry. Maybe we're going to see a man that once his title's back, he's going to show that hunger, and he's got a lot to prove. There's been a lot of haters out there who have doubted his ability, but I'm pretty much sure a man like Anthony Joshua has taken all that on board, and he will be working tirelessly to ensure that those heavyweight titles are back within his grasp, and then that big fight with Wilder happens in the future. And I do believe if he does win a rematch, then there'll be a lot more parity in the percentage split between himself and Wilder if we get to that point. Because as you can see in life, as much as you believe you're in the driving seat, nothing is guaranteed, and there was a whole lot of money waiting for Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder should they have got it on a year ago. So I, for one, am pumped. Andrew Ruiz Jr. versus Anthony Joshua. It's part 2, baby. Remember, subscribe. I'm in Mexico. Arriba, Pep Talk UK, Pro Beez.